Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. This is my straight hair routine. So I started off with freshly washed and conditioned hair. I did let it condition for about an hour and a half, so I let it deep condition. I used the Nexus Humectress conditioner, and then on top of that I put in some oil, and I'll link that information in the description box below. And make sure you rinse all of that out before blow drying. So as you can see, I'm separating one side off from the other side, and then the other side I'm gonna split into two sections. Splitting it into sections is just gonna make it a lot easier to detangle and to apply your product. Now, the first product I'm gonna be using is the Frieda Frizz Ease Extra Strength Serum. It acts as a heat protectant as well as a smoother for the hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and then second, I use the TRESemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant, and this is also a smoothing product. Then I take my wide tooth comb to go ahead and detangle it. After it's detangled, I go ahead and get my blow dryer. The first attachment that I use is the Bristle attachment. Now this works really good because it detangles, but it also smooths the hair out a lot better than the comb attachment. And you'll see how smooth and straight it gets. And it really helps in the straightening process because you don't have to pass the flat iron as much through the hair. Next, I do use the comb attachment after that, just to get into the roots and straighten those, and then just do last minute straightening along the hair. So there's that, it's nice and straight. And I go ahead and just braid it up and start on the next section. So I have one side of my head done, so I'm gonna go ahead and split the other side into two sections as I did before. Detangle, go ahead and put my product in and blow dry it straight. So I have my whole head blow dried. I used the bristle attachment and the comb attachment, and now I'm just feeling for the roots to see if there's any places that I need to run it through a couple more times. And I decide to go ahead and do that. I run it with the comb, or I think that's the bristle. Yeah, that's the bristle attachment. I run it with the bristle attachment through my hair all over, just to make sure all the roots are dry and all the strands are dry. And then after that, I feel for it a little more and smile at the camera, apparently. So I go ahead and put it on top of my head. I do like to let my hair rest a little bit after I've blow dried it. So I let it rest for like 30 minutes, and then I get to straightening. All right, I think that was more than 30 minutes. I didn't put on some makeup and everything, but anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started straightening my hair. I split it into two sections, one on the top and one on the bottom, and then from there I section off the section that I want to go ahead and start straightening. I do use a bristle brush to straighten it. I brush it with the bristle brush, and I use the chase method. So the bristle brush works a lot better because it grabs all the strands instead of the comb. Sometimes combs don't get all the strands. And then the type of flat iron that I use is a titanium plated flat iron, and I'll go ahead and note that in the description box. So right there, I'm pretty much done with the half that I started with, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with the top half. Now when I'm straightening my hair, I don't spray any additional product on my hair. I literally just use the chase method and the flat iron. I do straighten my hair at 450 degrees. It doesn't bother my curl pattern. It doesn't bother my hair. I don't get damage from that because I do condition it every week. I'm pretty much done. I just have to do the edges. But yeah, it's nice and straight and shiny and has movement. So now I'm going ahead and push back the front of my hair so I can get to the edges and straighten those. And I use Africa's Best Supergrow Maximum Strength Grease, I know some people don't like to grease their hair. I love greasing my edges. It keeps them moisturized and I don't get any issues with that. So that's what I use on a regular basis, and also to help straighten my edges. And I don't get any kind of reactions or anything from it, so it works great for me. So I'm just putting my hair back, and you can just see that I'm separating my edges from the hair that I pulled back. And I usually pull like half an inch forward, so you do see a little bit of the long hair with it, and I do that so I don't burn myself. Now, it was really hard to get this part in the camera because I have to focus on the mirror, and yeah, I should have put the mirror the other way, but I pretty much pull the hair taut or tight. I pull the hair really tight, and I go ahead and straighten it out with a flat iron, making sure not to get my skin, and just to be very, very careful. I do use a ceramic baby flat iron for this, and that one is by Red, and it works really well. I've had that for like over 5 years. And right there, I'm just using the bristle brush to brush my baby hair that I just straightened down. This is usually the style I have my hair in when I straighten it. And this is my length. I am almost at bra strap length. Got it like an inch left. But yeah, I'm trying to grow my hair out to see how long it'll get. So yeah, that's pretty much, and that was my baby Jeremiah running across the screen. And then I did a middle part as well, just so you can see the different stylings that I use. But yeah, this is my hair. This is how I straighten it. It was really gonna be a quick video, guys. If you wanted me to do something more in depth, just message me, but that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.